Okay, so what if the Booster Course Pass had an extra wave? We are back again with another Mario Kart 8 Deluxe mod pack showcase. This time we've got a mod pack created by the name of Palmo. I'm pretty sure I said that name correctly. Most of the time I never do, but anyway, besides the point, this mod pack adds 8 tracks, and they're chosen from what their vision was of what an extra wave could look like. Alright, so here's the first mod up. We've got Rmx Fenel Lake 2 Hyrule Circuit Cheese. I don't know what's going on with that title. Maybe my mod's kind of broken a little bit. Maybe it's just like this, but this is what they envisioned for another wave of the Booster Course Pass, if there was like an extra one. And this one's very interesting because it's an RMX track, and as you all may know, RMX tracks aren't even in the Booster Course Pass. So I guess what they envisioned is that if they were going to do more like Booster Course Pass waves, they were going to add at least one RMX track. And this one is definitely a worthy contender for 2 reasons. One, we have no Vanilla Lake in this game, and I guess people really wanted it for some reason. And 2, it's an RMX track. I mean, like, it's probably the best one, the best design out of all of them, and it's kind of interesting a little bit, but you know, it's still an RMX track, kind of feels like an SNES course, but it's a little bit different. So far, I really like the colors on this one. It looks a little bit different compared to the tour version, and it's got some pretty vibrant colors. Wow, I can't speak. Of course, we're back out here with the baby boy Wiggler, because he's the best character in all of Mario Kart, and it's everywhere else. What just happened? At least compared to Retro Rewind, which we did play the other day. This one isn't actually having Baby Mario in this Grand Prix, and it's not screwing us over right now, because this is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This is not Mario Kart Wii. I guess the barriers are very limited on this track. Also, why is there 3 mushrooms down there? Did you guys see that? Ooh, Snipe Baby Rosalina, haha. Okay, right there at the end. Nothing should stop us now. There we go. Oh my goodness. N64 Mushroom Bridge. Okay, but jokes aside, why wasn't this track in the BCP? This track should have been in the Booster Course Pass. It honestly should have been over Moonview Highway and also whatever other track, Wee Daisy Circuit. I think those 2 should have been saved for the next game, and in replacement, they should have just chosen this and, I don't know, like GBA, the Luigis Circuit, or, you know, Piranha Plant Pipeline, wink wink, not in this video for sure. In replacement of the Wiggler buses, I see that the creator added actual literal wigglers to the track, so that's, I guess, cool. My goodness, just the like I'm so tired of people just hating on this track and always forgetting about it. It's not just a figure 8. Like, come on, guys, come on. It's got some special elements. I mean, we have a shortcut right there, which is actually quite a big shortcut. Usually we would have the Wiggler buses, but hey, Wiggler's just chilling right there. And the Bomb cars, like, we still would have had a chaotic city type of track. I mean, this looks more chaotic than the Moonview Highway we got. Like, there's a lot of traffic in this version. And then, of course, we've got the iconic bridge, which actually is in the tour version of Mushroom Bridge. Like, I just felt like this had like a lot of potential that just got wasted away. And I'm so glad this modder ended up like putting this track in the tour model, and it looks great. It looks gorgeous, and I still think it should have been in the Booster Course Pass. Also, the Batui plants. That's cool to see, I guess. Here we go with DS Luigis Mansion, and oh my gosh, the atmosphere on this course, man. Oh my word. Oh my gosh, this literally looks like what it would have been like if it was in the BCP. Honestly, though, this is such a good course. Like, this looks gorgeous. This actually legit looks legit. Holy crap, man. Even got the lightning strikes in the background. The lighting is, like, immaculate. It's literally on par with what I'd imagine would be like in this game. Holy crap, dude. Oh my gosh. This person went all out with remaking these courses. I love it. Adding those actually are very cool. They were from Twisted Mansion originally, I believe, and I think that adds more variety to this track. Having all these scary dry bones out is definitely a different alternative than having the scary trees. Honestly, I would have not been mad if this track got into the BCP. I really enjoy it. Specifically the DS version a lot, and the tour version is also very good. Sevens is alright, but I just wish this track got in. I feel like the DS selection was kind of mid. But it wasn't like mid, it was more of like, it's just kind of random, I guess. Like DS Mario Circuit, Shroom Ridge, they're okay choices, especially Shroom Ridge. I found a new bond with it when it came to the BCP. But stuff like Mario Circuit, it's just like, why are you here? You're already too late. And then it's like when we get Wee Daisy Circuit, it's like, okay, that's a little too much circuit tracks for my liking. And then, of course, we got Waluigi Pinball, which is, you know, just a fan favorite, even though I think it's overrated. But anyway, yeah, this track would have been so cool to have in the BCP, but I'm glad modders just do what Nintendo don't and just adds more tracks to this game than what there already is. There's a ton of tracks in this game, and man, oh man, modders still continue supporting this game, and it looks like it's just getting better and better by the second. Don't you dare hit me with that wrench! That was weird. I thought the glider animation took a little while for it to go away. No! Stupid blue shell, we're right there! I'm not letting Baby Rosa! No! Not another baby! Oh my god! Alright guys, next up we've got is SNES Down Jungle. Man, I don't know why in the hell they were cooking up with the SNES, but dang oh dang, they went all out. But seriously though, so glad DK Mountain got chosen over this track. I don't hate this track. Don't get me wrong. I do not hate this track. I just think DK Mountain had a better chance and a better odd and a better liking for my taste for the game, since we just had this one in both Tour and 7, and we haven't had DK Mountain since Wii. So yeah, that honestly kind of worked perfectly in my opinion. Oh wow, there's little frogs on this track. My goodness, what is the deal with these tracks looking so official looking? It's in the way of how it looks like for a BCP kind of art style. Like, it doesn't look like, you know, base game par. That's no offense to anyone, by the way. I just think that it definitely looks like something they would have put in the BCP, and that's not a bad thing, because honestly, I prefer the BCP graphics over the base game graphics. I know, I'm a very big weirdo. If it was something like Toad Circuit, if this looked like Toad Circuit, no. But yeah, I kind of hope this track could be in the next game, maybe. I mean, like, it's kind of like, I want to see other GCN tracks be remade first before it returns, but it's an okay type of track, I guess. Also, I'm pretty sure that's a Thwomp object, and they somehow replaced it with Dory's V. Oh wait, no, that's not Dory. Wait, what dinosaur is that? Is that Dory? I don't think that's Dory. I'm gonna get people so offended in the comments. I don't remember what name it is. Also, whenever this track is going to come back, Blue Shell, I think that they should make those water geysers an actual hazard again, because, you know, that adds to the difficulty of the course. But other than that, I feel like this track is kind of simple. Like, you guys are watching me play this right now, right? People said this track would have been way more difficult than DK Mountain. And I'm not saying DK Mountain is difficult in Lake Deluxe, but, like, I don't really see much of the difficulty in this either, so I think either would have still worked. Like, you see, like, it's not like it's like Double Dash where the controls are so slippery it's hard to traverse through this section. It's kind of just simple, I'm not gonna lie. You could easily just completely skip. Oh, wait, no, that really slows you down. Never mind. I was gonna say that you could easily cheese that and just, like, take the shortcut. Well, I'm glad no one's near me at the end of this track this time. But man, oh man, what a wonderful looking piece of art. And here we go with 3DS Piranha Plant Pipeline. But in all seriousness though, Piranha Plant Pipeline, why weren't you in the PCP? This looks so gorgeous. I don't know what I'm doing with my voice right now, guys, but okay. But yeah, seriously, this track could have made it to the BCP. I mean, come on. I mean, the last Tour Nitro related track, this one couldn't make it. Don't tell me the physics don't work. Blah, blah, blah. I know this doesn't look good on my image right now is saying that because, like, you know, it doesn't look great with the physics right now. But still, it's like, you know, Nintendo can do stuff. They can program to get stuff to work. You can't tell me a track cannot work. They designed it for a reason. And yeah, that reason may have just been for Tour, but, you know, like, they're preserving every other track. Why not do this track as well? I know it's a very obvious thinking that it'll more than likely be in the next game. What is going on with the camera right now? But it's like, why add every single Tour Nitro track to preserve it except for this one? Like, I know that they might be already working on this one for the next game, which might kind of tell me that they might only have this Tour track for the next one instead of like any of the other cities, which I'll be fine with, but also kind of a little disappointed that they don't give the other ones a chance again. But, you know, I definitely see this one being back in the next game, and maybe they can do some other interesting stuff to make it even more interesting and fun than what it already is. I mean, you can't just leave it in the dust forever, because it is a fun track. It's so underrated in Tour, and people just hate on it in the 8 Deluxe community for some reason. So, like, I'd like to see this one get remade again. Also, the funny thing is, they added the fuzzies to this track, which was also in Romavanti 3, which is aka Romavanti regular, like the regular variant inside of this game. But it's like, stupid game, stop! I love Baby Rosalina. I hope she doesn't, oh my gosh, she's getting so close. GCN Dry Dry Room. Once again, another track I personally think should have been chosen over one of the Wii tracks we got. It's like, this one would have fit so perfectly in Wave 6 in my opinion. And people say, the track looks ugly and stuff. You know what? I don't care. As long as the track is fun, I'm gonna have fun. And Daisy Circuit is not that fun in 8 Deluxe, I'm not gonna lie. Overall, I've always really liked this track and always thought it was a very underrated Wii track. It's very broken in tours, so like I'm kind of surprised it didn't come to this game. I remember back probably about a year ago now. Wow, it's been so long since I started making those which one will make the cut videos. That's a deep cut right there. But I haven't made the which one will make the cut videos in so long. I think ever since like Wave 3 or something. And I always predicted this track to be coming over something like Koopa Cape before we didn't realize we were going to have Moonview Highway and Daisy Circuit as Wii tracks in Tour and 8 Deluxe. So yeah, it's been kind of a crazy year with the BCP, and I honestly like it when Nintendo surprises us and tells us to expect the unexpected, essentially. But I feel like this track had a lot of potential for being in this game, and I know Troy would have really loved to have seen this track in this game. Also, the sand's actually piling up. I don't know how you would able to go and... Oh my gosh, the swooper hit me and almost pushed me back. I find it funny also that in this game, if I'm not mistaken, this actually says Special Cup, right? That was also in the tour version, I'm pretty sure. Which is kind of weird to think about because, like, why does it say that in the tour version too? I could be wrong and they just added it back into this version, but I'm pretty sure it's also in Tour's version, which is why it was always weird, because it's like, why is it there? Once again, this one might be in the next game, but who even really knows? I kind of hope it is, because Dry Dry Ruins is such an underrated Wii track. And honestly, having that little glider section right there also kind of makes it feel updated, and it feels like it fits along very well in this game. Ooh, we've got a really cool track coming up, being 3DS Wario Shipyard, which also, once again, I don't know how they do it, but this track looks so good. It legit looks on par with a BCP track. Like, I cannot believe the amount of detail and stuff they've put onto these courses. I seriously love the death out of what this modder's done. They honestly might make the best Mario Kart 8 Deluxe ports from Mario Kart Tour. I'd like to see them make more. Maybe they already have more on like Game Banana or something, but definitely check out this mod pack afterwards, because this feels so great and official to play. I am so incredibly shocked with how good this all looks. Ooh, and we've got a nice anti-gravity section right here, which feels very good to actually drive on. That definitely would have been something Nintendo would have done, I think. Ooh, they even got the anchors swinging too. That's so cool. Hey, they added the shortcut back. I don't think it was in the Tour version. But yeah, Tour kind of killed this track for me a little bit because of the amount of times it returned in that game. And what I mean by that is tours run off of different tours every 2 weeks, yada yada yada, you probably already know. But this track came back so much out of the mix of tracks they always mix around every 2 weeks, and it was kind of getting very stale. But seeing it as it finally calmed down after a little while, and just playing it in this game, it's pretty fun. It's not too terrible. So I wouldn't mind if this track honestly came back as one of the 3DS retros for the next game. The anchors actually do something. I'm like fanboying like over all these little stuff, and they probably maybe have done like simple changes and whatnot. I don't know, but like it's just like seeing it as it feels like an official track in this game is just so cool. I honestly just might keep it like this. Like, I really love the look of these tracks. Might like actually do time trials and stuff with it because they're so fun. I know another pack at some point we should go and check out is Sipbar's custom track collection. It's, I think, has like every single track in the game has like a custom track in it, and I think we definitely need to go check that out at some point. Make sure to leave a comment down below if you would like to see that someday. We're ending off this mod very strong with, I almost said it again, DS Airship Fortress. Now, of course, there's a lot of elements to this track that are very unique and aren't available really on other tracks. As you can see, we see cannons going instead of bullet bills. We also, actually, I don't think there were cannons ever in any other track in this game. Unless if they somehow did with like Waluigi Pinball, because those do look like pinballs. But man, oh man, the graphics once again. I love that red sky too, by the way. While I do kind of prefer the purple sky, the red sky looks really nice as well for this track. Honestly, I do really, really wish this got into the BCP, because I love Airship Fortress, as many others do as well. Oh, that's interesting. We're going anti-gravity on this little section down through here. And there is actually a few obstacles to dodge too, which is definitely interesting. The game's kind of getting a tiny bit laggy on my end. I don't know if that's coming out in the recording or not too, but there's so much going on, and I love it. Oh my god. Nah, Blue Shell, you're not getting me this time. Also, is that a pipe burning in fire? Oh my... Oh, that lag though. That was a pretty slow lag drop. I also want to go take that shortcut on the last lap if I can. Alright, well, I don't have a mushroom, and there's 1,000 things coming for me, so I don't know if I'm going to make it, but hey, we're going to try anyways. Nope, not even close. Oh my gosh, that little bitch! Hey, I still beat her, though. That's all that matters. What an incredible mod, guys. I love this. Get out of my screen. This is going to be the last video I have up before my ultimate Mario Kart 8 Deluxe ranking, which will be coming out, if you didn't see, as on a community post on my Discord server. It's coming out on January 31st at 11 a.m. Eastern, and I think 8 a.m. Pacific time. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this mod showcase today. I really do want to get back into this stuff, which is why I've been doing it lately. And honestly, this mod pack might be one of my favorites for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe at the moment. It might even be my favorite, honestly, because every single one of these met up to the standard of each quality. Like, each of them felt very good quality, and they all felt very fun and very coherent with this game's controls. Make sure to give this video a like if you haven't already, and also subscribe to the channel, because we are getting super close to 5,000 subscribers, which is such a huge milestone for me. And it was already hard enough for me to even believe I even got like over 100. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out, stay safe, bye bye.